Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of Sippin' with Jeremy. Today we're going to be reviewing two mezcals from Monte Coyote. So this is a brand that is made at Mexicana de Destilación in Pueblo, Mexico. And we are going to be trying the Tobala and Cupreata today. Let's go ahead and get started with the Tobala. So when it comes to mezcal, the main difference is going to be which agave you're using to make your mezcal. So as I said, this one is made with Tobala that we're going to be trying right now. And the main difference between Tobala and Espadin, which is the main agave used for mezcal, is that Tobala takes about 12 to 15 years to mature, where a Espadin agave plant takes about 6 to 8. And these are pretty tiny plants too when it comes to the Tobala. It takes about 8 piñas of Tobala to equal what you can get out of 1 piña of Espadin. Let's go ahead and give this one a try. So in this mezcal, I am getting a lot of like peach, banana, little salted kind of peach notes there, and then just some really nice like earthy soil kind of qualities to it. This is not a smoky mezcal. I've said this before in videos and I will keep saying it until I am done talking about agave, which will be never. If you have like a super smoky mezcal, that means there's faults in that mezcal. They either pulled those plants a little too early, they messed up somewhere they messed up somewhere. Smokiness should not be a big characteristic in your mezcals. It should be there should be some subtle smokiness to it because these things are cooked in underground pits. But if like all you're tasting is smoke, especially when you're getting to mezcals that are, not just your Espadin, if you're talking about a Tobala or whatever kind of agave outside of Espadin, if it's super smoky, something went wrong during the cooking process and they're trying to cover it up. But yeah, this one, just that classic kind of like fruitiness, again, like that peach, salted peach with a little bit of banana, and then that really nice like earthy quality to it. Just giving you like a super easy drinking, but with some depth mezcal. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Cupreata. So the Cupreata agave plant is also known as papalote. It is a medium size, so it's a little bigger than our Tobalas, but not as big as your Espadins, and take about 10 to 30 years to fully mature. Let's go ahead and try it out. So in this mezcal, I'm getting a lot more fruitiness to it. There's a lot of like pineapple, apple, mango flavors on this. There's a little bit more of an ashy kind of smokiness. Still not a big smoke flavor profile by any means, but just more of like an ashy kind of smoke, kind of more like the smoke resin than anything else. But it's really the fruit that takes over and just like hits on the palate really nicely and kind of settles in. A lot of that mango fruit really is what lingers on the palate really nicely. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this episode of Sippin' with Jeremy. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And never forget to drink well.